So here we are at 10:05 a.m. this Saturday morning, January 31st, 2026. I gotta make this as quick as possible as I'm almost out of room on my memory card. Yeah, so much for sunny skies, at least for right now. We're actually having some particles of frozen fallout that is coming down. But speaking of the sun, if you really want to go down a rabbit hole of so-called research, do that with having the sun in mind and the explanations over what the sun is, that being a such and such yellow dwarf, and then go into the research of, well, it's actually it's a yellow dwarf, but soon, within 7 million years or something like that, it's to become a white dwarf. But then you go into the explanation of what the sun looks like from outer space, and it is pure white. And that's what the astronauts supposedly see when they look at the sun. Without burning their eyes, I guess. Um, and then you go into the explanations of, okay, so why does the sun look yellow? Well, it doesn't look yellow anymore, but that's another rabbit hole of research to go down in accordance or conjunction with that topic of the sun. And of course the scattering of light particles through the atmosphere, causing the different colorations, and then ask the question, well, why does the sun appear white anymore? And or a couple of the answers that come up is, well, because the air is cleaner, there's less pollution, and so on and so forth. And then, of course, that brings up, thoughts of other factors within the environment and a lot of talk about our environment as well as the climate. It's a very interesting, once again, a rabbit hole of research to go down because you get a lot of conflicting answers, if you will. So I'm going to leave off with that. Yeah, I've been doing my little bit of search engine research, if you will. And of course, comparing that to homework assignments back, way back from when I was about a kid or a young child, and learning about space and the sun and the stars and so on and so forth. Nope, nothing really makes sense anymore these days. So I will leave off with that as we continue to wait for the reappearance or the appearance of that so-called sun. But I'm rather confused, befuddled over many of the so-called answers that I came across, and once again, contradictory in many cases. It's just very, very strange. I will leave off with that. I just thought to make mention of it and to possibly kill off this memory card. Take care. Have yourselves a great one. And Skywise out. 11:50 a.m. this Saturday morning, and I guess I have a little bit of room left on my memory card to where I can go ahead and record just a little bit more of not much. But speaking of the sun, yeah, we've got quite the glow up back in here, but still heavily overcast with milkiness, if you will. I'm blurring out. I'll be back out in the woods here shortly. So I thought I'd go ahead and attempt to kill off this memory card while I've got the opportunity. Try to get this uploaded. I don't know if we're getting that or not. I cannot see the screen, so I'm just kind of guesstimating here. But yeah, this looks rather strange. If I'm capturing any of this. Sounds like a chickadee. Yeah, definitely sounds like a chickadee. Oh, and that might have been it right there. Yeah, flying right over my head. Yeah, it does appear as though we could be seeing that sun over the next couple of hours. Alright, that's probably gone on long enough. Once again, I just want to kill off my memory card. And oh, we got a woodpecker up here. Quite a ways off, but you should be able to see the movement. Is he still there? Yeah, he's hopping around the tree. Oh, got quite a few mourning doves up in here. Yeah, so they have seen me and expecting me to be on my way. Oh, hey, it's Foxy Squirrel. How about that? Where you at, girl? There you are. I think that's Foxy. Or Blackjack. I can. Oh, okay, we got a black squirrel back here. Possibly going to work its way up. Once again, I cannot see my screen for whatever reason. Oh, possibly heading on over to the feeding tree. That's what it looks like. And we've got Blackjack in hot pursuit. Are we getting... Yeah, okay. Yeah, still up in the tree someplace. Oh, there we go. Checking out the ground below. I don't have much more room on this memory card. And I'm hearing neither a woodpecker or a nuthatch. Tap, tap, tapping away. Where did Blackjack go? Oh, okay. Still over here. I think that's Blackjack. I'm going after something in the tree here. And up above, and yeah, there's a couple of mourning doves up in the trees here, or the branches of the trees. Let me back down to who I think is Blackjack. I won't holler out. Evidently found something to crunch and munch on. And Foxy is still down ground level at the base of the beating tree. I can just, oh, Morning Dove just spooked her. Once again, I think that's Foxy Squirrel. See if I can get a little bit better angle. I think we're focused. Oh yeah, once again, I'll be out there rather soon to provide just that much more. Well, we'll leave off with this black fox squirrel right here, and I'll see you, or we'll be back whenever we can. So on that note, take care. Have yourselves a great one. Thank you for watching. And this is Skywise out.